Good morning, children. So today I am starting your chapter 2, Generations of Computers. I hope all are fit and fine. So I am sharing my screen and showing your presentation. So sit carefully and watch it carefully. Okay. Generations of computers. Computers are classified into different generations based on the technologies used to design them. With every generation of computers, there was a major development in technology. As a result, computers became smaller, cheaper, and more powerful. So, we start from first generation computers. So, first generation computers were used between 1940 and 1956. The timeline is 1940 to 1956. An arrangement of vacuum tubes was used in these computers. Look at the picture of vacuum tubes. It is look like this. Some features of the first generation computers are as they were very heavy and large in size. They were expensive and slow. They consumed lot of electricity. Their programming capacity was very low. Inputs were given in the form of punch cards and paper taps. Now some example of this generation of computers. Advec, Mark I, ENIAC, EDSEC and UNIVAC. So these are some features of first generation and examples. Now come to second generation computers. Second generation computers were used between 1956 and 1964. So timeline is 1956 to 1964. In these computers, transistors were soldered to circuit board. So what change comes? In first generation, vacuum tubes are used, and in second generation, transistors were soldered to circuit board. So look at this picture of transistors. Just look like this. Some features of second generation computers are as they were smaller, cheaper and faster than first generation computers. Inputs were given in the form of punch cards and printouts were received as output. High-level programming languages like COBOL and BASIC were developed in this generation. Now some example of second generation computers. ENIAC 14101, IBM 700, CDC 160 and IBM 1401. After second generation computer, third generation computer comes. Third generation computers were used between 1964 and 1975. So timeline is between 1964 and 1975. Integrated circuits were used instead of transistors. Now what new comes? Integrated circuits, ICs, instead of transistors. This is the picture of ICs. Some features of the third generation computers are as they are smaller, cheaper, faster and more accurate than second generation computers. Keyboards were used to input data and monitor were used as output device. So children, you know, keyboard is an input device and monitor is an output device. So in third generation, keyboard were used as input data and monitor used as output device. Now some examples. IBM 360, ICL 1900 and BAX 750. So these are some example of third generation computers. Then after fourth generation computers comes. Fourth generation computers were used from 1975 and are being used till present. Microprocessors were used in these computers. So now what is the change in fourth generation? In third generation, what we use? We use transistors, or then after ICs, then after microprocessors. So this is a picture of microprocessors. Some examples of fourth generation computer are as they are smaller, cheaper, faster than third generation. They lead to the development of personal computer known as PCs. And now some example of fourth generation computers. IBM 4300, ICL 2900 and HP 9000. So these are some example of fourth generation computers. Then after fifth generation computer. Fifth generation computers are still in development stage. The technology used for this generation is artificial intelligence, AI, which is the ability of computers to think and act like humans. The use of parallel processing and superconductors is helping to make artificial intelligence a reality. So what is we are using now? Parallel processing and superconductors. Some features of the fifth generation computers, they are able to think and take decisions like humans. They are intelligent like human beings. They are used in areas like robotics and defense. So these are some features of fifth generation computers, and children, fifth generation computers are still in development stage. So this much for today. I hope everything is clear about different generation. Thank you to join my class. God bless you to all children. So I'm stop sharing. Bye students. God bless you to all.